Have you ever been in an SMP? If you said yes, you know that every time there's always one person that breaks all the rules and just brings total chaos to the server. But what if every single player on the server was like that? It would make it the most competitive SMP in the world. Introducing the Bloodlust SMP. In this server, every time a player is killed by another player, they drop blood, which can be used to curse them with different debuffs. And if you get 8 blood, you can craft an item called the Beheader. With this item, you can cut off someone's head and use it to ban them from the server. Given all these circumstances, chaos on the server was bound to happen quickly. It started off pretty chill. I got my basic iron tools and some diamonds and decided to set up in a village church. That's when I would make one of the biggest mistakes that I've ever had on this SMP. I invited player Kranka to be on my team. Little did I know, this man would turn into one of the most ruthless war criminals in SMP history. But for now, everything is normal. We decided to make a secret base under the church, so we started with creating a water elevator. After we got all of our resources, we finished the elevator and started digging out a bigger hole for our base. Everything was going great. While we were expanding our base, we even accidentally found some diamonds. And then a mistake even bigger than the first one happened. Player Mac, or O'Classy, joins the server and me and Krinka decided to let him team with us. This was basically like opening Pandora's box. After this, it was pretty much over for everything I had worked on so far and even the SMP itself. But at the time, I didn't know that. So all of us began grinding our base for the next couple hours. So hours later, the first conflict happened. It all started when 2 new players joined the server. Sid and Doc. When they joined, I invited them over to check out my base. While I was trying to give them a tour, Mac just kept killing Sid. So to stop him from killing her, I made her our slave. Now everything was chill, but then Doc asked me this.
Hey, do you have any blaze rods I can use?
So Doc really thought I would give him blaze rods for free. So of course I had to show him some good old American freedom. But then the situation quickly got de-escalated when he tells me he will rename a boat and give it to me so it has some value. And for some reason, I agreed. We were ready to trade, but of course Mac was sitting there waiting to rob us.
Yo! Scammed!
Hey!
So, after a little bit of fighting, he gives the blaze rods back. Then me and Doc decide to give his boat a little test ride. This ended up being a huge mistake. Right as we got in, Mac broke the boat and tried stealing it, but luckily I ended up getting it back. Then I told Doc to run behind him on the count of 3.
Okay, you're gonna run behind you as fast as you can when I say, okay? 3, 2, 1. Oh.
That way.
But this actual idiot runs the other way. Then as I got out and tried to break the boat and get it back, Mac took the boat.
I think he has the boat.
I think so too.
Stupid fuck.
Yo! This is Grand Theft Boat, bro. What the
Panda,
Africa
Panda,
simulator.
I might just say that your boat has to be gone. I don't know how much longer I can chase it for.
Get it!
No! I didn't...
It's like a manhunt out here.
I think it's just gone. I'm sorry, man. Your property got stolen.
Furious about being robbed and all the other vile crimes Mac has committed, I decided to take him to court. But there was a big flaw in that plan. The judge was none other than Kranka. There could not have been a more corrupt pick for a judge. While we were in trial, he literally turned away from a murder being committed right in front of him. And so, all hope was lost. Justice would never be brought upon the server. But I had one final option. Me and Doc decided to kill both Mac and Kranka. We waited until all of the mobs were out of our way, and then it happened.
First, we take Janoy out. Go! Now! Now!
Alright.
Get Mac!
Dude, this is like a Minecraft manhunt.
I know.
But in Minecraft.
Put on your shield.
Collected arrows for me. Thank you, Doc.
Damn, he's running.
He just juked us, man. What?
Okay.
I lost you.
Hey, fuck.
Oh, you're over there.
He's low.
Finally, after chasing Mac for 5 whole minutes, I was able to kill him. Now that we killed both Mac and Kranka, everything should be good, right? But we made one fatal error. Sid's blood that they've been farming for the past hour was still where Kranka died. None of us picked it up, but I thought it would be fine because I have Mac's pick and both of their blood, so I could just make a deal with them and get the boat back and get them to burn Sid's blood. And then the crisis is averted. But then Mac tells me this.
Panda, I'll be honest, I don't have the boat.
What do you mean
I
you
threw
don't
that
have
shit
the
in the
boat?
hole ages ago.
You
I got rid of that shit ages ago.
What's your dog at?
My boat, the thing we were fighting over the whole time. Mac got rid of it, but at least we could still destroy Sid's blood and get my dog back that they hid earlier. So we did the exchange. And all was well. Later, I figure out that's not the case. But everything for now seems great. The conflict has been resolved. So then me and Sid decide to check out Doc's base that was a couple thousand blocks away. But while I was away, Krenka and Mac did something. Something so devastating that after this point, the whole SMP broke out into chaos. So after checking out Doc's base, me and Sid decide to head back, thinking nothing. And then Krenka and Mac join the call and say this.
Yo, so, have you been back to the base yet?
I haven't, no. What happened?
You should go back and record yourself.
Oh my god. So I left Sid behind and rushed back to my base.
Oh, I forgot what we did with his dog. I just remembered.
It's not dead.
It's alive. Don't worry about that, it's alive.
What?
We got rid of everything.
Have a look at the farms. Have a look at the chest area.
Check out your vegetables, bro. Let's check out the loot, man. I left my beds for you at least. You can sleep there. It's yours now.
Alright, Jonah, let's go back to the
Alright, good luck. Oh, it's so funny, alright.
They destroyed everything. They took all my loot and they hid my dog somewhere. Everything that I had worked for was gone. Luckily, I found my dog in a hole next to the stairs. And of course, I was not gonna let what they did slide. So instantly, I messaged the one person who I know will help me get my revenge. So after this, me, Brasso, and Sid teamed up, went far away from our base, and set up inside of a snowy mountain. We started grinding gear so we could be prepared to fight them. The next day arrives, I get on to do some basic stuff, and I notice that my furnace is smelting. I log out and come back a couple minutes later, and it's smelting again. So I brushed it off as a bug. Couple hours later, Sid gets on and she starts organizing the base, building farms, and making it look pretty. I was AFK in the base getting food, and unluckily I wasn't recording, but something absolutely crazy happens. When I come back, I turn around and I see Krenka in full diamond with an enchanted netherite sword standing at my portal, just staring at me. We stared at each other for a couple seconds, and he goes back through the portal and leaves. Somehow, he had found us. And we couldn't just stay there and prepare, as he could come back again at any moment and kill us. So me and Sid decided that we had enough. We went out to go find his base and finish things once and for all.
Oh
Oh my god.